Hello YouTube! Welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, or the Master of Hobbits, if you will. I got a pretty sort of rare beer today from America, from Avery Brewing Company. It is the Beast Grand Cru Ale. It's a Belgian strong ale and it should be really, really good. It's part of the series called Demons of Ale, which is beers brewed by Avery. They brew 3 different. And I've got all 3 I want to review for you guys. It is this one, the Beast, the Belgian Strong Ale. Then there is Samael's Oak Aged Ale, which is a barley wine. And also Mephistopheles Stout, which is an Imperial Stout. And it's all extreme beers that should have a lot of taste and should be really big. This one is on 14.6% alcohol by volume. That is a whole lot. So I'm glad it is in a small bottle, because you can get it in like big bombers as well. Because drinking one of those you would be pretty wasted. But it's a pretty cool label. It's sort of like a beast, a sort of a demon jumping out of a very black background. It's in 68 IBUs, so it should be fairly hoppy as well. But there is some info here from the side of the bottle. The Beast is a seducer, accommodating, complicated, powerful, dark, unfiltered, and created to last the ages. Beyond this, it is futile to attempt to describe him. He will unveil himself differently to each of his followers. The mark is in his constitution, brewed with 2-row malted barley, honey malt, and imported Belgian specialty grains. Aromatic pale wheat, roasted wheat, and special B. Hops used are Magnum, Jalene, Saaz, Hallertau, Tettenang, and Herzbrücker hops. The brewing sugars are raisins, dates, blackstrap, molasses, alfalfa honey, turbinado, and dark Belgian candied sugar. Water, Belgian yeast, and other Hillion of a yeast strain is used. A lot of ingredients. This is the 2006 vintage, so it's about, in 2009 it was 3 years old, so December this year, I think it's December, they brew all these different Beast beers. So this is about 3 years, been in aged about 3 years, and it's a pretty cool label. I wish you could see it better, but should be really good. I'm quite excited. I'm going to be using my Fuller's snifter for this one. So let's crack it open, this Belgian Strong Ale by Avery. Wow, that is a powerful aroma. Quite interested here is that, it's just a plain cap. Plain Avery cap. Like on the old Jubilation I reviewed. Let's pour it. Wow, that looks amazing. Whew. That is powerful. Okay, the pour is a very, very, very dark reddish color. Very, very dark red, like I'd say an extremely dark version of a ruby red if I hold it up to the light. Yeah, and it's very, very cloudy. Very cloudy. The head is off-white, almost beige, and it's a very bubbly head. It doesn't look creamy at all, but it looks really interesting, this beer. Let's check out the aroma. Oh, that smells good. Smells very, very woody. A very woody character. I get a lot of like dark fruits, dried dark fruits like the plums and dates, raisins, figs. Oh, that smells amazing. Molasses as well. Alcohol. A vinous note as well. Is a really, really complex aroma in this beer. Wow, it is a really amazing aroma. Let's dig in and give it a taste. Wow. Okay, this is definitely a sipper. This is for me bordering to be a barley wine almost. Wow. Okay, flavors. It's really, the mouthfeel is really thick and oily, very oily. Like a coating of, when you coat your mouth, it's very oily and very, you can feel like a type of sugary, sticky feel on your lips. Flavors. Very sweet. There's a lot of sweet malts. Ton of sweet malts. It's like amount of caramel. A lot of dried. In the aftertaste, there is a roasted character as well, actually. Slight roasted character. It is very, very sweet, quite fruity. A lot of dark fruits. I get like raisins, plum, prunes, all those type of dried dark fruits you would eat dried, like dried plum or dried prunes and all that. Really, Also get molasses. This is really good, guys. Really complex, very fruity, a lot of dark fruits, dried fruits. Caramel, maybe a bit of toffee as well. Really a winter beer, actually, I'd say. Not a beer for summer. But in the future reviews, I'm going to review all of these three. I want to get rid of them before the summer. So look for the Samuel's Oak Aged Ale and the Mephistopheles Stout as well. But it's really warming. Really warms your throat because of the alcohol. But it should at 14%. Even though the alcohol is actually fairly good hidden. There is a slight amount of alcohol, but it's not much. But I think I'm going to rate it a 96. It is a really good Belgian strong ale. Really dark and rich and powerful and very complex. Really a sipper. You can't drink it this like in big slugs. It is really good. But guys, some of you might have had the Beast Grand Cru Ale from Avery, and if you have, there it is for you. And if you've had, please let me know what you think of it. I think it is really good, really powerful and dense. But this was the 2006 vintage. And guys, comment on this video. Let me know what you think of the beer. Subscribe to my videos if you like them, and check out my other videos. And I'm going to say cheers, guys. And I want to see you in the next beer review.